So, first part, name that transversal. So they want angle 1 and angle 12. Which line do both of those angles touch? Yep. L. Good. Okay. Now we look at the next line. It's 3 and 6. So 3 and 6. Which line do they touch? J. Good. Okay. 7 and 15. Good. 12 and 14. Good. All right. So that's would be naming transversals. So if you're asked what transversal do angles share, that's how you would do that. So now let's go down here to corresponding angles. So corresponding would be in the same spot. So like if we let's look at 12 and 4. 12 and 4 would be good. Yes. So 12 and 4. Okay. Give me another one. 3 and 11. Okay, let's move off of that line. Let's go to the other side. What's another one on the other side? Good. Okay. What's another one? We need 2 more. 1 and 5. Yes. Good. And 1 more. 7 and 11. No. Because they don't share a transversal. 12. Not 14. 10 and 14. Good. Okay. Alternate interior angles. So let's start here. These are interior, right? So what would be my 2 sets of alternate interior angles there? So you want ones that go like this. So opposite. Remember, this word alternate means opposite. Good. Okay, let's look over here on this side. If we look on this transversal, what would be our interior angles? 6 and good. 6 and 15. And what would be another one? Good. Okay, now give me one more that you can find. It can be anywhere. Nope. So pick a line. Which transversal line do we want to use? You want to use L, J, K, or M? K. All right, so let's look here. We have K here, right? So we're looking at K as your transversal, which makes M and L the lines that you're going to look at, right? Because those are the 2 lines that touch that. With me so far? Okay. So now that you have that, why does that show up on there like that? That's weird. Anyways, sorry. Sidetracked. So now we're looking on the red line, okay? The yellow lines make your barriers. So these make your barriers. On the outside of those are your exterior numbers. On the inside of those are your interior numbers. So what numbers would be your interior numbers? Good. All right. So which two of those would be alternate interior? Good. Good. Okay. Very good. Okay. Alternate exterior angles. So now we look at it the opposite way. We want the outside numbers. So if we're looking at this line J, and what two lines touch J? What two lines touch J? You have L and you have M. So now we just looked at the interior ones, right? Which means those are the ones that were on the inside of those two lines. So what would be our exterior numbers now? So the ones that are on the far part of those lines. So we want exterior angles. So if we're looking at the ones on J that just touch line J. Okay, so one and two would be, that's good. So 1 and 2. Now let's go to the other side of our in 7 and 8. Good. So now we need alternate. So how would we write those? Good. Okay. Let's pick another line. Which transversal line do we want to use? Okay. All right. So the two lines we would use are M and L. All right. What would be our exterior angles for that one? 9 and 16. Good. And what's the other one? Good. Now, without me drawing the lines, can you pick out another one? Without me drawing the lines to walk you through it, can you pick out another exterior angle? What? And? Nope, because they don't share a line. 16 and 5. Good. Because this is on the outside, and this is on the outside. Okay, slide over here. Consecutive interior. Oh, I can't do that. Consecutive interior angles. So, are we looking for interior angles or exterior? Okay, so let's say M is the transversal. Let's say we're looking at lines J and lines K. We want the interior angle. So what are our interior angles on that transversal? What? So we're looking at M. Yep, the numbers that touch M. We're going up and down here. 6 and 13. Good. Yes, because what we're looking for consecutive means they're on the same side. So we want to. So if that's 1, what's the other one? 4 and 11 would 4 and 11 would be 1, but that would be on a different transversal. But yeah, you're right. So 4 and 11 were 1. What would be another one? Well, 2 and 9. Good. Here's a trick for this too. If you ever take a test and they ask you for a couple of them, these numbers that are in here, those numbers will always be interior numbers.
So can you go across them?
You can go this way. So it could be like here, 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 or here. But you couldn't do this. Would not work. Yeah, because they don't touch the same line. I know that's confusing. So if they're asking for interior angles, when you look at a graph, like when you look and they have it written like this, these numbers here will always be interior. There's never a time when those aren't interior angles. All right. So if you were looking to do consecutive ones, you would just go to ones that touch the same line. So like I was showing here, those would be 1. Those would be consecutive. Those would be consecutive. And those would be consecutive. Yeah. So what was the other one that you said, Savannah? 4 and 6. Good.
So you just had inside, and they have to be in the same line.
Correct. Yep.
So, was it 8?
All right. Questions about that? We good? Okay. Those of you that are online, just complete this and follow along. Literally, if you follow along and just do it with me and comment, watch the video, you'll get your points, since there's nothing that you actually have to do other than take the notes. So just give me a comment that says that you watched the video.